Make sure we're all good there. Hey, what's going on, people? How's everyone doing? So I have this large project that I'm working on, and I'm excited about it. I'm gonna reveal who it is after it's all complete. Today I'm simply going to be doing some sketches, finishing up on some sketches. I'm working on a series, so it's gonna be a 8-piece series. And right now I'm working on 4 of those pieces. And what I did was to get a better idea of how I want to go about putting these pieces together, making them look consistent and whatnot is, I laid out 4 sketches, right? 4 of those pieces I put next to each other, lay out those sketches to get some ideas and consistency that I want to see within these pieces. And so join me in that journey. And if you're new here, my name is Corey and welcome to the channel. So relax, have some fun, have some coffee with some creamer in it, of course. Some people who drink black coffee, can you trust them? I'm just kidding. It's okay if you drink black coffee just straight like that. You're tough, okay? You're tough. Anyways, let's get started. Hope you're all doing good too. So let's go. Let's go ahead and jump right into the sketching. One of my favorite parts. To be honest, I need to do it more, really. I found that when I sketch before my paintings, I get a much better outcome at the end of my painting. I enjoy the painting more and what I put into it as well. Gathering inspiration is important as well, and for these paintings, I'm striving to put more meaning within the elements that I place within them. And a benefit from sketching before we go ahead and jump into that canvas is that it helps us map out those ideas, whether good ideas or bad ones, whether to keep something in the painting or leave something out. And also, don't forget to snack. No shame. And for this series, in order to help me to keep it consistent, is I decided to sketch out the pieces right next to each other. This is going to help me keep a flow with the backgrounds, the elements I place within them, then also the viewpoint of the women, and especially the colors. Okay, so I just got done with some sketching, so now let's jump into painting. Underpaintings are pretty fun for me. I enjoy them because it helps me keep my painting loose. Rather than using a pencil, when I did use a pencil, it would make my painting more tight. And so now I'm striving for that loose look. Let's go ahead and clean this palette off. A little bit of Salt Bay, aka Paint Bay for you. I'm also learning now to not be afraid to use more paint as well. Put more paint on that palette. Don't be afraid to use it. Right now I'm mapping out those landmarks. And again, the underpainting is to help you also to make the painting less intimidating. It's to take those big shapes and break them down into smaller ones. And you'll see me you'll see me painting the shapes of butterflies right here. And later on, in a video or 2 from now, that changes. And that's what's cool about the underpainting is you can paint over these landmarks that you make. Another beneficial way that I help to get the proportions more accurate is to use the measuring method, where I take my paintbrush and I'll stretch my arm out, and I would say I'm about 2 feet away from my canvas. So I'm able to stretch my arm out completely, right? I'm able to really reach my arm out there, and I'll go from my laptop over to my canvas and help me make those proportions more accurately. What helps is to also know the construction and the planes of the face. After I go ahead and lay in the lines, I like to lay in the tones. So right here I have in the dark tones, the darkest tones, and a little lighter, and I also have mid tones as well. This is going to help me once I jump into that painting to know my values within the painting. A good thing to do is also to think of the head like a sphere. You'll see that the highlight really rounds out as though it's a sphere. You have the shadows on the left. In this case, the cheek, you see the shadow on that side. And this really helps you when you think about it in that kind of way. It really helps you to get the lighting in certain areas that look right. Because you ever look at a painting and you look at it and say, something's off, I'm not sure what it is. So keep that in mind when painting a portrait or maybe anything else really. Look at the basic shapes of it. And so this is the underpainting to the very first portrait of this series / exhibition / project that I'm working on. And so for the next video, part 2 of this, I want to go ahead and lay in the layers of this. So more color is going to be added in here. So don't forget to like and subscribe to see the next video on this, part 2. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you all next time.